band, More Like the Movies. Go ahead and introduce yourselves and what you guys do in the band and one interesting fact about yourself.
Start over there.
Oh my god.
Yes. Call it first.
My name is Ryan. I play bass in the band, and interesting fact about me is I'm obsessed with candy.
Candy, awesome.
My name's Cole, and I sing in the band. And an interesting fact about me is I graduated from college already.
Sadly.
Yeah.
I got educated. Damn it. My name is Nick. I play drums in the band, and an interesting fact about me is I did men's gymnastics for my entire life.
That's awesome. I was a competitive gymnast too, so.
I chat high five.
High five.
How long have you guys been a band, and how did you guys come together?
We've been a band since legitimately since about October of last year. We came together, I guess the band kind of started as an acoustic project of mine, and then I kind of met Nick through some other bands that I knew, and we decided we wanted to turn it into a full band. Met Ryan in November, and we've kind of been jamming as a cohesive three pair
We be jamming.
since then. So, I mean, we don't have our solid lineup yet. Well, we may or may not. That's up, to be discovered. According to the MySpace world, we don't have a solid lineup yet, but that's in the works right now. So, I mean, we've been a band for under a year now, so it's been a lot of fun.
Nearing a year.
Pretty close to a year.
That's really cool. Can you guys tell us how you came up with the name More Like the Movies?
Saw you again.
I came up with the name probably like 3 years ago when I was at work. I was just sitting there bored, and I was like, God, everybody wishes their life was more like the movies. And then I was like, you know what, if I ever start a legit band, I'm going to name it that. So here we are.
It was actually after he watched Legally Blonde. I wish I was a lawyer.
I wish I was a lawyer, a dumb blonde lawyer.
Who are you guys' musical inspirations and why?
It's a good question. Well, I guess, we all are just, basically have, pop rock, kind of that kind of thing roots, but more or less, kind of the older stuff, Taking Back Sunday, or, Brand New, or, I don't know, older stuff of new bands, like All Time Low and stuff, and then I guess we take a lot of influence from, all the new bands and new stuff they put out, and just, little elements of
just
each thing, kind of just draw from everybody,
Yeah,
kind
just
of.
keep growing with the trend and just try to keep up with what's going on in pop music. So.
Also,
I don't try to keep up with what's in pop music. New pop music sucks.
okay, but we draw from our roots and speed metal.
And speed metal. Yeah. And why is because, I don't know. That's the kind of music we like, so it's the kind of music we make. Not really any other reason.
Cool. On your MySpace, it says new stuff soon. Can you tell us about this new stuff?
I don't know.
How much time did you
we got an
In a
intense new
nutshell.
MySpace layout coming out. We're just gonna we're not gonna tell you what's gonna be on there, but there's gonna be a ton of new stuff, a lot of interactive things that fans can get to know us a little better. A lot of promotional stuff where you guys can win things or become more active in our own MySpace. So it'll be exciting. It'll be coming out
Contests,
soon.
some
Yeah, contests, all sorts of wonderful
Videos,
nude photos.
some of
stuff
the
like
time.
that.
Every once in a while.
So that'll be up in the next couple months here, or hopefully soon.
Hopefully soon, but we have lots of new stuff coming.
Awesome. What has been your favorite memory so far of being a band?
Oh man, you want to do each a favorite memory so far?
Yeah, do your own.
Yeah.
Do you guys know yours yet?
No. I was put on the spot last time.
Sure. All right. Let's see. My favorite moment was in Buffalo Warped Tour. They had a theme park connected to the Warped Tour that I got to go in for free after Warped Tour, which was awesome. I got to ride roller coasters at Warped Tour. I rode next to the main. It was pretty cool. The main and Jack band, they were hitting it off. Cool. Or the poop bucket.
Okay, no, we're not going.
We'll leave that up. She looks really scared. My favorite memory was probably just the whole Warped Tour experience in general. Just being around all the people that we've always looked up to, and finally getting ourselves to the same, well, not to the same caliber, but working ourselves to the same caliber of musicians as they are. So we're slowly on our way there. And just being around all those guys was awesome, and girls. So
Yeah.
For me, I don't know. My favorite moment was just when we got all of our CDs in the mail and got to open up the boxes and actually see our CD pressed.
Ryan's Christmas morning.
It was awesome. You guys will all agree. It was awesome just
Tear in his eye.
seeing our name. It was. I cried a little bit, but that's fine. I'll have it.
Those big times.
What are your favorite songs to perform?
This is a popular question.
Mhm.
I'm gonna start with you this time, I guess.
Perform. My favorite song to perform is probably Storybook Ending. It's a little bit heavier, so I mean you can rock out a little bit more. It's not my favorite song on our CD, but it's my favorite song to play live.
For me, just probably our single "Let's Settle This with the Dance Off," just because everyone knows it, and there's a couple little parts where the crowd gets involved, so and most people know it, so that's kind of cool seeing that.
Let's see. I had to say Fake It Like a Polaroid, only because in the bridge we have what is closest we could ever make to a breakdown. And I had to be hardcore, so that's my favorite song to play.
Alright, you guys recently opened for the band Honor Society. How was that show, and do you think it helped your fan base at all?
It was like an awesome show actually. for
Sweet.
us.
Yeah.
There was a lot of people there. A lot of people that actually knew our stuff that we didn't know
But
about.
But
Also,
also,
yeah.
also there was a lot of people that didn't quite know our stuff, because I mean we're more the like underground indie pop kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Independent.
independent, like indie in the sense, not like indie music, but like like independent, like underground stuff. And Honor Society is definitely a more like mainstream, really mainstream. And we'd like to get to part of mainstream, but we're less known, so we had a lot of people that hadn't heard of us that took it well.
Yeah, and I mean, since we followed Warped Tour, we kind of like following Warped Tour and then opening for Honor Society. We kind of like mixed the best of the kind of the
Two different worlds.
Two different worlds. So I think it's a good way to promote yourself. So we definitely gained fans from that, and it was a really fun show.
There was two guys there.
Two guys the entire concert. Plus my drums were
One
right at the
was-
front of the stage.
One was a dad. Just so you know.
My dad, actually.
Yep. And there was two dads.
If you think she's good with her